All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard, in this hot, humid day. Texas summer day. We are in the summertime. So the sun is way over there instead of being directly behind me, which it normally is during the winter time. Kind of cool how it moves. Around. Hey Charles, good morning. How are you today? Hopefully you're inside someplace air conditioned while you're drinking your coffee. The ice in my coffee has already melted. So, yeah, not as much relief from that as I would hope. But it is Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. Good. Alan, good morning. So we got Facebook working too. Lenore, you're going fishing? Cool. What you after? Bass or catfish or sunfish or offshore? Something like that. Hey, Jonah. Good morning, tribe. Happy hump day. We made it to midweek. So far, so good. Hey, Charles. Yes. Most definitely. And Chris. Howdy. Oh, man. Like my glasses are fogging up. Oh, man. I slept in a little late. Like I slept in 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, something like that. So I was rushing around this morning. Hey, John. Good morning. So, occasionally I talk about the space weather app and the warnings. So let's see. So, space weather. Can he do it? Oh yeah. Space weather app. Anyway, so a warning came across the phone this morning from it that there is going to be some massive solar activity again that could interfere with the radio. So Lenore, shore fishing, whatever I catch, cool. I was going to say if you were going offshore, be careful because the same thing that interferes with the radio can also interfere with GPS signals. And so if you were offshore, away from land and relying on the GPS to get you back, there might be a problem. That would be bad. But cool, shore fishing is the best fishing in my opinion. Oh man, and Diana got out of the friend's pool last night and shivered in late June in Texas. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. We had a few hot days, but yesterday was pretty relatively cool. Today now, I may have to shower again before going to work. Oof. What does they say up in Minnesota? Oofta. It's warm out here. Hey, Sherry, Kimberly. Yep. Lenore, coronal mass ejection. Okay, this time, yeah. So a bunch of energetic particles are heading towards the Earth. Not enough to cause any real severe damage or anything like that, but enough that it could mess with a little bit of technology. But cool, you follow it too. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Hey, Maureen. All right, you're going to walk but listen in? Okay, so I guess I have to restrain my visual aspects of the show and stick to just audio. Hey, Wolf, good morning. Denver, good morning. Jennifer, howdy. It is. What is it? It's like, I'm curious. Now, I want to see what the humidity is out here, because it'd be high. Yeah, okay, so right now it's 77 degrees and 94% humidity. With a chance of thunderstorms coming in today. That's alright, it feels like it. All right, Jennifer, Carol, good morning. Yep, that's whoop. You can always look at the replay. Okay, so if something requires interpretive dance or things like that, then you'll be able to catch it. Hey, Carol, good morning, tribe. Hanging in there, watering garden daily before the heat comes. Yep. Kind of got to do it this time of year. Wolf, so does that mean I may get some green lights in the sky? Let us check. Because the Space Weather app, it includes chances of aurora activity. So, let's see, can I bring this up here? Overall, Wolf, I'd say no. They don't have any auroral activity. When they are predicting aurora activity, they'll put green bands on the map where they think you might see it. But yeah, up where you're at, you should get the app so you can be alerted to the aurora borealis. I love that word, aurora borealis. It's fun to say. Hey, Evie. Wait, aren't you a jury duty? I'm melting! What a world! Okay, I'm back. I'm not a witch. Trust me. That's a good question. Do coronal mass ejections have effects on humans? I would think so, because we are electrical beings. That would be an interesting study. I'm just posing scenarios in my brain here. Sorry, I'm back. Possibly. The other thing is the earthquakes, because don't forget we got a giant chunk of metal in the center of our planet, and that's spinning and produces a magnetic field. And so when you hit magnets with energy, weird things can happen there too. So. Oh, these sound familiar. Have you ever heard anything about heavenly blue morning glory seeds? I'm trying to think if I have anything blue that color. I don't. But yeah, I've heard of them. That's as far as my brain can drag stuff out about them, though, Chris. I would say with any morning glory, be a little concerned because they spread and climb and take over everything. I'm in a constant battle with them here in my yard. Hey, John Mark, good morning. Jonah, you watered your garden at 7 a.m.? That's a good time. Yep. But this last year, well, we are entering the active, the solar cycle is like an 11-year cycle of running really active and then kind of sedated and active and sedated. And we're leaving the sedated, entering the active period. So for a number of years now, there's very good chances of lots of aurora borealis. So yeah, I would definitely get the app, Wolf. And I think you can set it to alert you if there's going to be northern lights in your area. Here in Texas, if we saw the northern lights, that would actually be a bad thing. And that means a really intense solar flare or coronal mass ejection or something like that has hit the Earth. Like supermassive, like EMP pulse, microwaving the Earth basically. Not that it's microwave energy, but the effects would be similar. Hey Dad, hey Mom, good morning. Good morning, tribe. Sunny and hot today up in Minnesota. Yep. I think, but is it humid too? All right, Jennifer, so I bought a belt for the treadle sewing machine. It was too thick. Craig Williams, my husband, made me one with paracord. He stitched it together and heat shrink joined together, and now it works. Wish I could share a video how soothing the sound is. The repetitive thump, 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 thump sound. That's really nice when it's coming from a sewing machine. It's not so nice when it's coming from the AC, but yeah, that would be the ARSM or ASRM type videos where they're just soothing sounds. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, Wolf, I'm jealous. I need to come up there. It was 43 degrees this morning when I woke up. Oh, this makes sense. Okay, Lenore says, well, I say they do because I tend to have atrial fibrillary, my heart goes screwy, issues when there's a huge blast. That makes sense because it's electrically driven. Hey, Gwen, good morning. How are you today? I'm not laughing at you, Gwen. I'm laughing at Wolf. Sable says CME or sun farts. That's a pretty accurate description, actually. As the sun is going, oh, excuse me. The dog did it. Hey, Kimberlyn. Good morning, sunshine. Okay, Kimberly, you glow. Well, you glow. You definitely glow. But you grow the heavenly blue morning glories, eh? What do you think of them? Are they kind of invasive? Hey, Henry. Good morning. Oh, so speaking of weird magnetic space blasts, we have a birthday in the shop today. Happy birthday, Den. All right. It's been a while since I sang happy birthday, so this is good. Oh, hello, Chirp. Nope, that's a Robin. Sorry. Short attention span theater. So should we sing it now? Is Den there? I'm assuming Den is there. I'll give him a few minutes to get the recording apparatus going or something like that. He can record it somehow, maybe. So we'll get to it in a second there. Ah, yeah. Oop, other side. Yeah. Those are cannas here. It's funny you mentioned that, because yesterday when I was talking to my mom, or 2 days ago when I was talking to my mom on the phone, she said she finally figured out what those flowers were behind my shoulder. They were cannas, and it's like, yep, good eye, Mom. But yeah, those are the cannas. Edible tubers, edible shoots, and then the big leaves can be used like banana leaves for wrapping food before roasting it. That's a good question. About plants, so probably not much of an effect on plants, but birds, I would think, especially they've shown that a number of the birds, like the homing pigeon, have small magnetic particles in their brain that basically help them, find their way. And so I would think there might be a problem there, that you might have some lost birds. That would be, imagine a bird flying, okay, I'm going home. Going home. Nothing is looking right. Where is my home? My brain says this is the way I'm supposed to go, but nothing looks right. Where am I? It's my imitation of a lost bird. And a big lizard just ran down. Oh, there it is. Hello, big lizard. Big lizard in my backyard. Okay, I think I need a swig of coffee, and then it's time to sing happy birthday. All right, Ken. All right, Den. This one is for you. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Dan! The tribe really loves you! Yeah! There you go. And now I'm dizzy. Woo! Dizzy in the morning. Diane, was it you who mentioned that worms are not native to North America? What other surprising things are not native? I'm guessing almost everything except pine trees. Yeah, so worms are non-native. They came here with us. Starlings are non-native. The bird, it was funny, the starling that should now become an invasive pest. The bird were actually released in North America by some Shakespeare fans. They were trying to bring into North America all the birds that Shakespeare mentioned in his plays, and starlings were one of them. And the starling said, hey, this place is awesome. We like this place. And exploded. And yeah, so you can blame Shakespeare for the overload of starlings in North America. Yeah, Jonah, aren't we up for a flip in regards to the magnetic pole? Yeah, and I've been watching that. So, we got the big molten core, and it's working like a magnet in the center. And so the magnetic North Pole, when you use your compass, it's not exactly at the North Pole. It's off, a few degrees. And depending on where you are in the Earth, you have to adjust your compass to tell you where the true north is, not the magnetic North Pole is. What's interesting here in Texas, we're directly in line. The magnetic North Pole and the real North Pole are kind of lined up for us, so it's only like a 1 or 2 degree deviation. But if you go like over where Wolf is out in Maine, it's much larger, or out in California, or other places like that. So, but yeah, the pole has also been wandering, and the speed at which it's been wandering, so it is constantly moving. The speed at which it is moving is increased. I think we probably still have decades. I hope we have decades before we really have to worry about it. But they've been shown that every so often, the magnetic pole basically clenches down and opens up again in the opposite direction. So, by looking at sediment in the geological sediment, the iron particles will be lined up in one way, and then they'll get kind of just chaotic, and then they'll get lined up in another way, indicating there was a flip of the pole, the magnetic pole. And that happens, what they were thinking, approximately every 12,000 years, something like that. I don't remember that number. It might be 40,000 or something like that. But whatever the number is, we're entering that period where usually it would happen. So the problem when that happens is, for several years, and while it's doing that, shutdown and realignment, we have no magnetic field protecting us from all the solar radiation and solar flares and things like that. And so a lot more stuff hits the earth and causes all sorts of problems. There's some belief, I need to rotate this just a little, that one of the things that occurs when you get all that extra stuff hitting the earth is you get periods of high mutation rates, because they're messing with the DNA and all that sort of thing that's hitting. So, long story short, for most life forms, the actual flip of the magnetic pole or magnetic field in the earth is bad, because now like I said, the magnetic field isn't there to protect us. Whether that's going to happen in our lifetime, who knows? There's a pretty big window of several thousand years, I believe, for when it might actually occur. But yeah, it's something. It's on the list of things that I like to keep an eye on. Let's put it that way. Ion. That's kind of a pun, because it's like ions coming from the sun. Okay. Hey, Kiri. Good morning. April, I want to call them particles. Yes, the sun particles. And blame it on Mercury. Okay, blame it on your... Okay, so here's the comment, Kimberly, on the heavenly blue morning glory. Yes, invasive, keep them contained. And I will tell you, once they get to the seed producing stage, your ability to contain them is gone. So, yeah. Hey, Dina, good morning. More people sending you blessings, Dan. Ooh, wild strawberries all over the place. Okay, I've heard the heavenly blue morning glory seeds are psychedelic. Okay, not exactly. What they contain is they contain the precursor molecule for LSD, piperidine. So let's search LSD. This is in the I can't remember what LSD stands for anymore. But yeah, the original molecule was made by a chemical modification of compounds extracted from the seeds of the morning glory. So by themselves, no, not psychedelic. If you have a good chemistry set and some basic understanding of chemistry, then yeah, all bets are off. Sharon, you say it's your birthday. Well, it's my birthday too. Happy birthday, buddy. Sharon. It's actually your birthday today, too? I'm assuming that's what you're saying here. Okay, so here's the comment, Kimberly, on the heavenly blue morning glory seeds are psychedelic. Okay, not exactly. What they contain is they contain the precursor molecule for LSD, piperidine. So let's search LSD. This is in the I can't remember what LSD stands for anymore. But yeah, the original molecule was made by a chemical modification of compounds extracted from the seeds of the morning glory. So by themselves, no, not psychedelic. If you have a good chemistry set and some basic understanding of chemistry, then yeah, all bets are off. But before I burst into song, I want to make sure, because it's kind of tiring bursting into song. Okay, guys, don't go shoot pool with your friends and blame it on the CME. Yeah. Oh, you get it. All right, Chris. Woo! Yep, bitchin' Camaro, big lizard in my backyard. A dead milkman. Ooh, Mercury turns forward today. Yay! Hey, Cleo, good morning. Ooh, yeah. Ocean life like whales. Very much so. It'll pretty much affect everything. Ah, good point. Horses and pigs aren't native either. So wild potato vines blooming on the property. Very pretty. White morning glory like trumpets. Yeah, they're in the same family. So the wild potato and the morning glory are in the same one. And some of the morning glories actually produce big edible tubers. My husband says you remind him of Quizno's fur monster from your singing voice. Oh man, I forgot about that guy. Now I gotta go to YouTube and look at the commercial. Yep, the process to distill said substance is nowhere near easy, and if done improperly, deadly. Deadly, yeah. The nowhere near easy. I guess as a chemist, my idea of complicated and not as complicated might be a little different, but yeah. No worms? There was some other soil organism or just nothing but myself? Oh no, there were lots of beetles and bugs and ants and things like that. So there was plenty of things like chewing up the leaf litter and churning the soil and all that sort of thing. There just weren't any earthworms. But I mentioned, man, a long time ago here on the show that especially out in the East Coast, a lot of the detritus, the leaves and stuff that collect on the forest floor, are being too quickly eaten up by the worms that have been dumped there centuries ago. And so it's completely changed the nature, no pun intended, of the forests and the ecosystem, because the huge thick mounds of leaf litter that used to be there are no longer there. And so all the critters that used to live in that leaf litter now no longer have homes. Okay, that sun is just getting hot. Move a little bit into the shade. Be able to reach my coffee. Able to reach that. Okay, we're good. Much nicer. Wow, that makes a huge difference. Okay. Sable says we have 5 Texans arriving this week, and a doc is always welcome. Cool. I need to get up to Maine. Hey, Jill. Good morning. Hey, Katie. Hello. Yeah, Amy. The universe is a scary place. That's why we got the tribe. Kind of take the edge off the scare. Let's see. Jennifer Williams. Every once in a while they will glitch and we will walk in circles. Either that or it'll eradicate them. Hey, Tammy. Good morning. Hey, Kat's here. Good morning, Kat. Oh, so you've confirmed. It is Sharon's birthday. So, my neighbors are in for a treat this morning. Are you ready, Sharon? I'm not. Give me one more second here. Okay. 2 in one morning. I've done this before. I don't remember who they were for, but here we go. Hey, tribe, sing along. You too can annoy your neighbors. Oop, there's a bug flying around. Okay, we'll let the truck go by as he milks the anticipation. All right, enough. This one's for you, Sharon. Had to check your name. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Sharon! The tribe really loves you! Woo! Sharon, happy birthday, happy birthday! Hope you have a great day with just the right amount of cake and ice cream and whatever other joyous foods you partake upon. Kimberly, note to self, don't go buy dozens of morning glory seeds and look suspicious. Yeah, don't do that. Uh-oh. Happy birthday, Common, and as soon as you say burst into song, my volume goes way down. There it is. Okay, lysergic acid diethylamide. Lysergic acid diethylamide. All right. Oh, cool. April, my uncle bought me Dead Milkman tapes for my 14th birthday. Cool, uncle. But if the magnetic field is compressed enough, won't that cause super lightning that can crater the Earth's surface and kick up just enough dust to create a dark winter? Nah, I don't think so. I think pretty much just the opposite. It'll just kind of go, psh, it'll flip out, and suddenly it's like, wait a minute, we're being pelted by atomic particles from the sun. Oh no, my DNA. So, something like that. Quino's dead hamster. I remember this commercial. Is that restaurant even still around? That was like one of the places Mrs. Weather and I would, when we were, what do you want to do for supper? I don't want to, let's go to Quiznos. All right, let's go to Quiznos. Yep, you're right, Darlene. Actually, there were some wild horse, horse-like species, an offshoot of the horse that eventually evolved into the old world horses. But yeah, we had that. We had the giant tree sloths. We had huge turtles. We had also megafauna. Yeah, megafauna. But kind of got wiped out once the humans showed up. What would North America look like had it not been inhabited by arsonists? California. I saw where they're finally decided just this month that, yeah, you know what, maybe we do need to rake the California forests, and so they're spending $6 billion on clearing out the dead wood and stuff in the California forest because they realize, yeah, maybe just letting everything build up naturally is a bad idea. So yeah, they're raking the forest and building the forest roads and all that stuff that they were saying, no, we can't do because it will be bad for nature, and then they realize you burn down several times, that's bad for nature too. Animal! I love Animal. He's my spirit animal. Yep, homeless leaf litter animals. And then the lost bird will find them and eat them. I love it when I can circle back to a joke. Hey, Julie, good morning. I'm 41 today, snuck past my 40s through COVID. Kind of glad 40th was small. There with you, Den. But here's to you, bud. Let's see. By the way, walked out Friday night and had a clear and full little green blinks. Oh, you got the lightning bugs. You got the fireflies. Jealousy. Oh man, Jonathan, I can't have coffee this morning, and you make such good coffee. I have an appointment to draw blood, so fasting until 9 a.m. Well, hopefully everything turns out good. Yes, the Muppet version of Bohemian Rhapsody is awesome. Mama! 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 Now it's going to be going through my head. I'm just going to be randomly going, Mama, throughout the day. Love you, Mom. So much joy. Oop, oop. I need to get like a mouse or something. Laura, I like the Rocky Horror reference. Now I have the theme in my head. That's a good thing to have in your head. Yeah, you weren't part of the tribe, Laura, back when Mrs. Weather and I did the Time Warp. That was back in the early days of the donut shop, and I was using Zoom, and the plan was to have a bunch of people do the Time Warp together. They'd all Zoom in, but Zoom was acting really wonky that morning, and so a lot of people are disappointed that they weren't able to do the Time Warp with Mrs. Weather and I. Cool. Many Chirpies singing at the farm this morning. Happy Savage birthday. Ooh, Savage birthday. Ooh, I like that. Instead of wishing people a happy birthday, I'm going to wish them a savage birthday. I like that. I startled some deer singing along, but couldn't hold that long last note because I was laughing. There you go, Cat. Who needs coffee if you have all that singing? Wait a minute. Why is singing in quotes? Are you air quoting me? I tell you, air quotes. The younger generation, no respect for their elders. Oop. It is 7:50. You know, let's do the group take now, so it doesn't get rushed at the end. But yeah, another introduced species to North America, the honeybee, the regular honeybee. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No. Let's see. Okay, I haven't been able to get hold of Athena in a while. I was in HEB. They had passion fruit. My jaw hit the floor when I saw it was $5 per fruit. I can just snatch the seeds out and plant them right. Do they have any certain methods like drying or scratching? I don't know about the passion fruit. Possibly. I Google it or DuckDuckGo it and see what they say. It's on the domesticated side of the world. I can just imagine someone new moving into the house behind Doc's house and thinking, what the hell? It was funny yesterday morning when I was on the porch and talking and so forth, and I glanced over and there was this couple. I hadn't seen them before. But there was this young couple walking a dog. They look like nice people, giving me just the weird, like, what the hell is that white guy up to? So I was like, hey. I almost invited them over to introduce themselves and be on the show, but then I thought, nah. Okay, like I said, it's time. Whoop, I think my lawn care guy's here. So group take time. Group take. We got the liver. Okay, we got the immune pill. Normally I start with the liver, but we can start with the immune. Mix things up a little wild, a little crazy for Denver's birthday. Sharon's birthday. Being a little savage, but yeah, the immune pill. The brain pill. So much goodness. Oops. Yeah, get back in there. Oop, come on, you. The liver pill. Gotta have the liver. Need the liver. Chicka chicka boom boom. The libido pill. Yeah. Come on. And then the blood pressure pill, which I don't need because my blood pressure is too low to begin with. The Serenity pill, I'm way too overly confident to really need the Serenity pill. The uric acid pill. And then coming out very soon will be the Stonebreaker pill for kidney health and gallbladder. Well, now I have a mouthful of pills. There we go. Coffee and ancient plants. Two good things that go great together. I'm sure the realtor would give them a heads up. I imagine your reputation and all. Quite possibly. But it's funny, the neighbors, the English and Peruvian neighbors, we got a railroad tracks fairly close by, and the train is loud, and all the houses were built with single pane windows here because they're old. And so the train noise was really annoying to them. So they splurged and spent several $1,000s on getting the double pane windows to cancel out the noise of the train. And they had them installed, and then the train came past, and it really didn't reduce the noise at all because there's just like a layer of brick and a little bit of foam board and the wall board, and that's it too. So the noise isn't just coming through the windows, it's coming through the very walls. Much like my singing. Hey, Nick. Yeah, you were on vacation, man. I wasn't, but you were. Good to have you back. Yeah, and so let me just throw again, Nick, head of, or I don't know if you're head of or main engineer or one of the few dudes of Wazoo Survival, one of the founders of Wazoo Survival. Wazoo for Survival was the one that helped pay for they paid for the StreamYard account that I'm using to broadcast through the Merriweather's World and Donut Shop. So definitely you wanna send Wazoo Survival some love for their love of me. Just saying. Wazoo Survival Gear LLC. Post a link, Nick. Emily, I love our morning visits. Informative, entertaining, enriching. Thank you for all your delightful, kind, and witty input. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I'm a social creature. I am very much the extrovert, and I've just had to find ways of being an extrovert on a bigger stage. And I got mustache hair in my mouth. Oh, what time is it? Okay, let's see. Ooh, fireflies are awesomely plentiful in Missouri. Cool. Oh, okay, lightning bugs. I was thinking the eye glow from critters. That would be kind of spooky. Yep. The fireflies look like a mini meteor shower just above the ground. Cool. Yeah, around Wimberley and in the hill country, there's a lot of fireflies, but I've only seen like 2 fireflies ever here in the Houston area, which is really sad because they were like years apart, and all I can think is, they got lost and ended up in Houston and going, hello, anyone want to be with me? Maybe make some babies? Hello? And hopefully they hooked up, but I don't know. I haven't seen any. Are fireflies still endangered? So I don't know if they were officially put on the endangered list, but I know they were put on like the species of concern list because they are ground nesting, ground breeding bugs. And so when people started spraying all sorts of pesticides down to kill ants and grubs and all that, they started killing the fireflies too, which sucks because fireflies are magical and ethereal and awesome. When our work network reboots, I read a message, warp drive, blah, blah, blah. And I always think of you and the missus. Cool. Ooh, that's an idea. Sounds like another time warp opportunity this Halloween. Dang it, Laura, now you gave me some ideas. Now I'm picturing like a live recreation. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Well, we'll have to get the kids out of here. Wheels turning that probably shouldn't be turning. Need to throw some sand in those. Post coffee shop head tunes be like all over the place. Most definitely. Okay, you got me. So Inside joke. I apologize for bringing an inside joke outside. But, yeah. All right, Lenore, have fun, catch fish, eat fish. Love fish. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Yes. So it was a bad control board. What was going on is when the AC, the cooling part, was kicking on, it was shorting out and kicking the heater on too. So both the AC and the heater were running at the same time. So it's all fixed and replaced, and the toilet is all fixed and replaced. Now it's just a matter of fixing the flood damage. Yay. We're holding off on that for a while. Our house is looking more and more... Yeah, the kids don't bring friends over much anymore. Oh, well. He said, mouthful of pills, and Sable said, did he say muscular tooth? Muscular tooth. Yep, train sounds are very powerful and carry a very long distance. And the rule is, my understanding, the rule is from a train buddy of mine, is whenever a train is approaching a road crossing, they have to blow the whistle 3 times. And through here, there's like a dozen road crossings that the train is going. So it's basically just do all the way through here for like a mile past our house. So be it. Oh man, okay. It is 8 o'clock. Okay, check it out. WazooSurvivalGear.com. If you have some money left over from Prime Day yesterday, go give some love to Nick and family. Another small business trying to make a better world for all of us. Gear to go out and get you home again. Some really, really, really cool stuff. Like I said, Mrs. Weather really likes me having Wazoo survival gear with me whenever I go out, because then she knows that it's much more likely that I will get back. So, Mrs. Weather approved. WazooSurvivalGear.com. Okay, zooming through. All right, it is 8 o'clock. Like I said, I really got to get going. Busy day, as always. But okay. All right, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. We made it through Wednesday. Well, we have to make it through Wednesday, but we'll make it through Wednesday. And then tomorrow is Thursday, and then Friday, and then the weekend. Joyous. All right. Again, much love to you all. End broadcast.